In this video tutorial, we give you a tour of the Network Routes Input dialog in SIDRA Intersection 7. For demonstration purposes, we will use a network with routes already defined in the Routes Configuration dialog. Under the Route tab, let's select the routes and view their layout pictures first. Now, select the Network tab. The Network Routes dialog under the Network tab allows the user to set options for the contents of the Network Summary Report, Network Displays, and Lane Displays for a number of selected routes rather than the whole network. If you need to inspect output reports and displays for a single route, use the functions under the Route tab. Note that if there are no routes in the selected network, a message box will appear when Network Routes Input dialog is clicked. Let's select a network with routes already defined and open the Network Routes dialog. The Network Routes dialog includes the Select Routes table at the top and Network Output by Routes Options section at the bottom of the dialog. The Select Routes table lists all the routes defined for the selected network with their ID, name, and a checkbox to indicate if the route is to be included in Network Output by Routes. After selecting a number of routes, the desired Network Output by Routes option needs to be selected. The contents of the reports and displays produced using the By Routes option in the ribbon depend on the option selected here. When the Approaches on Routes option is selected, the results of all movements on each approach on the selected routes will be included in the Output Reports and Displays by Routes. When the Sites on Routes option is selected, the results of all movements on all approaches of each site on the selected routes will be displayed. Let's choose the Approaches on Routes option first. If the network is already processed, the OK and Apply buttons in this dialog will be sufficient to set the contents of the Network Output by Routes reports. There is no need to process the network again. Click OK to close the dialog. Let's have a look at some of the Network Output reports and displays using By Routes option. These reports have the gold color headers, same as the color of the headers used in the reports and displays created for individual routes under the Route tab. Network displays and lane displays opened using the By Routes option are similar to those opened using the Whole Network option, except that only the approaches and lanes related to the selected routes will be displayed in color. The others will be shown in gray. While these reports are open, if you go back to the Network Routes dialog and select the Sites on Routes option for Output Reports and Displays, the existing reports and displays will automatically be updated with the new content. This concludes our tutorial on the Network Routes Input dialog. Please refer to the user guide and the other tutorials to learn more about network modeling in SIDRA Intersection 7.